This is the shoe that I chose coming back from a stress fracture. All right, stress fractures, no fun. A broken, the beginning of a broken bone. And in order to have as And we're back. Running shoe reviews in the studio are back on the channel. First one out of the gates, the Nike ZoomX Invincible Run FLYKNIT 2. Actually, there's the one. You remember that colorway? All right, from 2021, I believe it was. So this is 2022 shoe, the Invincible Run ZoomX bed of midsole foam. Let's dive in. It's good to be back to running shoe reviews. Thank you for your patience. I know it's been a long journey, 3 months, but we're back. And guess what? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Any injury you're dealing with, there's light at the end of it. It might be a long ways off, but there is light down there. You just gotta be patient and chase it down. Let's dive in. Upper midsole. This is a neutral twist test. Let's put a little goose action on the screen. Haven't done that in a while. It is twisting, not like a flock, but there's a couple geese across the screen. 100%. Neutral road running shoe. This might be a little controversial. I'm putting it into the easy run category. Maybe a little bit in the long run, but we'll get to that in a minute. Upper FLYKNIT material, and it's chunky. It's bulky, it's heavy. I'm gonna say this would be a great shoe for the winter time. Summer, not so much. And I suspect, in fact, I've read some reviews online that people, when this shoe gets wet in a rainstorm, it can get extra heavy. Like that FLYKNIT just absorbs the water. So can you see the creasing there through the toe box? I don't love it, and it just feels rough to the touch, okay? So as far as the overall material, and actually, where is this guy? I prefer the heel counter in the one. I thought the heel counter in the one was a little more forgiving, a little softer. So there's the heel counters in the back there. Now the TPU plate, TPU plate that wraps around your heel, clip I should say, that wraps around your heel did get a little bigger to add a little more support in the heel area. When you're running on such a big bed of ZoomX midsole foam, it can feel a little loosey-goosey under step. Just so that clip did get a little bigger. Not saying I love it, but it did get a little bigger, a little taller there, just so you are aware. It is that full gusset through the tongue, and again, the tongue is just thick and bulky, and it is what it is. All right, so I do not love the upper construction. I think Nike has a ton of potential with the shoe if they just, I don't know what their intention is with the upper. It's a little baffling. This would be exciting maybe like in 2015. In 2022, other companies have evolved so much in the upper department. And maybe it's the FLYKNIT, like again, FLYKNIT 2015, 16 was exciting, not as much in the new decade. Onward to that ZoomX midsole foam, unbelievable, all right? And again, for easy days, when I'm tired, when I'm running high volume, I'll just do it now. How will I use this shoe? Easy days, high volume. Okay, now could you take it out for a long run? You could. Why is it especially in the easy day category for me? The weight, all right? There's the weight on your screen, the drops as well, and that weight is just, it's no joke. And I think after 10 miles, you're gonna start to feel the shoe understep a little bit. So for me, easy days, that 6 to 8 mile category, and I just want a little extra bounce. This is the shoe that I chose coming back from a stress fracture, all right? Stress fractures, no fun, the beginning of a broken bone. And in order to have as much forgiveness under step, I opted for this guy. Why? Not because of the upper, because of the ZoomX. Just as much forgiveness. So if you like that bounce under step, this is the shoe for you. Sound good? ZoomX stayed the same, drop, everything stayed the same in that midsole. Oh, I should have mentioned the toe box definitely got a little roomier, all right? Can you see it? You might not be able to see it, but I should have mentioned that in the upper. It did, so if you need a little more room for your toes or felt like you wanted a little more splay, go with the Nike the Invincible Run that name, Nike Invincible 2. We're just gonna call it the Invincible 2. Outsole also stayed the same, okay? Look at that outsole there. Lots of rubber, that's why the score is not amazing. Durability prediction, I did get some reports that at 300 miles, the outsole was starting to show some pretty serious wear, but I do think that complete covering of the ZoomX midsole foam with that rubber there on the outsole is going to help improve the durability by quite a bit, okay? Comfort It's just not great because of the upper. You know, if that upper can evolve and become a little more nimble, a little more malleable, I like that word, malleable to the foot, I really think that comfort score will go up, because the comfort score is the entire shoe, not just the ride of the midsole, okay? And at $180, there's other options on the screen right now for you, all right? Hoka Bondi 8 and the New Balance Fresh Foam More V4. I would buy the More V4 in a before this guy in a heartbeat, all right? Just so I love the More V4 from New Balance, $180. That's just, you know, it's good. And I know the More V4 is not cheap either, but that's just pushing the boundaries for me in the easy day category, all right? That's more for me. I mean, gosh, prices are going up. I don't know if you've noticed, even since the last running shoe review I did in the summer, I've noticed some prices creeping up lately, and I don't like it. And so we're gonna keep them in check for all of you, and hopefully Nike, we can definitely not go up in 2024 or 2023, but we shall see. Quick specs on your screen. Final score coming at you in 6.2 out of 10. 6.2. Now listen, again, I chose this shoe to come back from a stress fracture in. This was my option. This is what I went for. But there's a lot of other elements to a shoe beyond the midsole that I just think we can improve upon moving forward. And it is a neutral shoe, but it has that clip, and so I'm like a little confused. Like, Nike, are we making a stability shoe, or are we making a neutral shoe? Like, let's make a decision here. And so I think there's just better options out there for all of you. Question of the day: what is your go-to easy day running shoe right now? What is your go-to easy day running shoe right now? If you care to explain why, that would be amazing to help DGR down in the comments. Sound good, everybody? All right, comment of the day going out to Mr. Gee. All right, I can't read the whole thing, but I'll just read the beginning. Been running in the shoe for a couple of days now, and these are just phenomenal. He's talking about these. That energy return is something to talk about. I'm a bigger runner at slightly over 200 pounds. And with a fractured toe for 3.5 years, since coming back to running and being cleared by my PT and podiatrist, I've been struggling to find the right shoe with the right amount of bounce and support. So there you go. I'm going to stop there. Mr. Gee, I hope you're still watching. Thank you for your comment on this lineup. And I do enjoy the shoe. I really do. But I just think it has more potential, Nike, moving forward. Sound good? All right, we'll toss it to the Nike Invincible Run. And yes, these are available down below in the description or on DeMoorGlobalRunning.com. All right, we'll toss it to the Invincible Run FLYKNIT OG right there. We'll toss it that 18 months ago. I think I did that review right here, right here, right here. All right, love you guys. Back to the studio. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.